Okay, this is a story about a young man who was dealing with traumas that he didn't even know he had.
Hey guys, we're about to go to the Jags volleyball game, and hey, I call shotgun.
Oh, well, I'll meet you guys there.
You can't walk, you'll be late.
It's not like he's always late. He's not late anyways. He's probably just wants to go get high.
I'll see you guys later.
This is getting really serious.
It really is.
Day to day, Frank was avoiding panic attacks that he didn't even know what was causing them. He was always making excuses to not go anywhere. All his friends just assumed he was doing drugs.
No!
Here's some footage a student took, which they thought it was a fight or someone got hit. But as they got closer, they realized it was just another of Frank's fits or freakouts. Apparently, when one of his friends pushed the crosswalk button, Frank freaked out, grabbed his friends, and started screaming, "No, no, no!" And as they were trying to get away, and people just thought it was another drug problem.
On our way to Christina's party. Where's your car?
Across the street.
All right, let's go.
Get off the phone!
No, I don't want to.
Get off the phone!
What's wrong?
No!
Sometimes things make people look like they're weird, but they're not weird at all. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is more common than what people see.
Okay, guys, let's start.
Start what? Is it party time?
Actually, no, this is kind of serious.
What did I do this time?
We're worried about you, Frank.
Yeah, you've been freaking out and you never want to ride with us.
Do you have a drug problem?
Wow, really? No.
Then can you explain why you freaked out last week?
No. I do drugs sometimes to relax.
Relax from what?
I don't know, I just get panic attacks a lot. For some reason, I worry too much.
Yeah, my dad gets panic attacks. He was a soldier and came back home different. Oh, I heard of that. That's PTSD, but Frank never went to war.
Wait a minute, guys. It's not just war, though. It can be many things. Did you ever have any traumatic experiences?
Not really, till just now. Just kidding.
No, seriously, like a house fire, a flood, anything?
Not really, except when I was 8, my mom and my dad, and I got in a car accident.
Did any of you get hurt?
No. It was weird and kind of hard to remember.
This is good. This makes sense.
I was cold, and I couldn't understand why they weren't giving me a blanket. I was in the back seat playing video games, and Mom started screaming, and Dad yelled and screeched the car to a stop. I was cold. They must have got into a fight and got in trouble. The cops were talking to my mom and Dad by the car and told me to sit off to the side on the sidewalk. I was cold. They gave a blanket to him, but not me, and wouldn't move his bike. Should I help him move his bike off the road? I don't know him. But he wouldn't move and must have been cold too. The people from the ambulance didn't help him. They just put a blanket over him. I was cold too. And why doesn't he move his bike away? It's in front of my dad's car, just laying there.
Just like Frank, there are many PTSD symptoms: intrusive memories, avoidance, negative changes in thinking and mood, and changes in physical and emotional reactions. So when Frank was encountering a crosswalk or seeing that he was putting someone else in danger, he started having a change in mood and started getting angry. PTSD is known as shell shock. It is most common in war and veterans, but it can also occur in different types of people. Most people get it from hiding in their fears rather than expressing it and taking in the acceptance of the moment. So in this case, Frank was 8 years old and witnessed a child being killed, which he was so young that his mind couldn't process on what's going on. So he could only perceive the trauma as an 8-year-old. Like, I'm cold, and he never got the concept of that they actually killed someone. And he kept wondering why did he get the blanket? Why didn't I get a blanket? Because as an 8-year-old, you think a blanket is to keep you warm instead of covering up a dead body. But as he's telling the story, he actually now realizes that the trauma that he went